Goody two, goody two shoes. Goody two shoes.
Hey everybody, this is Converse King back with another shoe review. And today's shoe is the Jordan 11. This is Michael Jordan's 11th shoe. He won a championship in this shoe, at least one, that I know about. And, this shoe, this particular one, was featured in the movie Space Jam, which in retrospect was a really shitty movie. But, when you're 10 years old, and you got Looney Tunes and you got Michael Jordan, it seems to work. So let's talk about the details. This is one of the earlier sneakers that features patent leather construction. When this shoe came out, people thought it was really hideous, but obviously things have changed, and now it's one of the most sought after sneakers that there is in all of its forms. You've got the patent, you've got the white midsole, you've got the clear outsole, and you have the backpack nylon construction on the upper with the nylon eyelets, going up the shoe. Leather on the back is, smooth. It's not cheap feeling like some Nike shoes are. So obviously there was a lot of thought put into these. The laces are great for this shoe because they're like a nylon, so they have a lot of hold for this particular configuration of the lace-ups. So definitely a good shoe to wear on court, and it's probably why Jordan wore them a lot. And people in the NBA who even play now still, will wear these occasionally. A lot of people like to talk about in these videos how to tell if a Jordan is real or fake. I mean, what's real and fake depends on, your own personal definition. There are pre-release Jordans, and then there are regular release Jordans, and the quality changes because Nike changes the specs. So, it's up to you to interpret what is real and what is fake with Jordan 11s. But, if there's no space in between the top number, 23, and the lower number, if there's no space there, it's fake. If the Jumpman's too fat, people say it's fake. Obviously, he's not that fat, but, whatever. Who gives a shit? People say that if this isn't pointy, then your Jordans are fake. If this little bit in the back where it's sewn together is off-center, then it's fake. All this shit. Carbon fiber has to have some texture to it, otherwise it's fake. Jumpman's basketball can't be too close to the white blob on the bottom, otherwise they're fake. People say all this shit, but it's like, who gives a shit? Because you either like the shoe or you don't, and you're going to buy it regardless of what other people say about it. Problems with this shoe are it needs to be broken in. It won't feel super comfortable the first time you wear it, because I think it has a lot to do with the carbon fiber on the bottom. Makes it very stiff. So it requires some breaking in. Obviously, I've worn these, so they're going to be yellow on the bottom, but my friend in New York has a pair just like this that he's never worn, and they're also yellowing on the bottom. He contacted me about a month ago. He's like, hey, are your Space Jams yellow on the bottom? I said, yeah, but I've worn them. And he's like, well, I've never worn mine and they're yellowing. So be aware of that. If you're keeping these things dead stock, they're going to yellow no matter what, so you might as well just wear them anyway. There's no sense just, not wearing your shoes, especially when they're as expensive as these. This was $175, Concords were $180. Who knows what the next Jordan 11, release will cost? Probably, $190, $200. Who knows? And I'm talking about 11 highs. Obviously, there are 11 lows coming out this year that are going to be, I think, 135. But, you know, I'm not buying them. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. If you like low top Jordan 11s, that's fine for you. But I like the high top ones. Speaking of high tops, there's some speculation that the 11 is based on a Chuck Taylor. I think that if true, there is definitely some similarities, obviously, in the height of the collar, and you know, the lace-up design is very similar. They both have a very strong lace-up design, and they both have some form of a toe cap, although the toe cap on the Space Jam is formed by the patent leather and it goes around the entire shoe. So, you know, definitely the strength of the shoe is based in this area here. Like how on the Chuck Taylor, the strength of the shoe is based on this area here. Interesting, you know, they're both, the foundation is the basis for the strength of the shoe is what I'm trying to say. So, that's basically the review. It's a comfy shoe once you break it in, but it won't be comfy right out of the box. If you don't wear them, they're going to yellow anyway, so you might as well just wear them. So, you know, I could talk a little bit about the stupid box like every other review has through the beginning of time. You know, Mike made them fly, Tinker made them delicious, and you made them expensive. You know what it says on the box. Why does every review have to talk about the box like it's some great fucking box? You know what I mean? You know, everyone knows what the paper looks like. Everyone knows that the box looks like a cow a little bit, or, you know, the space shuttle, whatever you want to call it. Who gives a shit? You know, I could talk about the shoe inserts with the little sparklies on them. Who cares? It's not the shoe. It's just packaging, and everybody talks about it in the videos. So, you know, it's not important. You know, this is a real shoe review. You know, I've worn the shoes. I know what they feel like on feet. You know, I know that they need to be broken in. I know that they yellow when you wear them. You know, and I also know that they're great to wear in the rain because they're water resistant. You know, it might seem a shock to hear, but, you know, sometimes people need to wear their shoes in the rain. And sometimes when people buy Jordans, they actually intend to wear them. And, you know, I could rant all day about this, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to show you in a new segment what the shoe looks like on feet. Okay? So let's cut away to that. Alright, Jordan 11 on feet. This is what they look like. The reason I'm doing it from this perspective is so you can see what they would look like if you were wearing them. I'd like some feedback on this, just so you can see, you know, speak your mind about, you know, what you think about the shoe, you know, what you think about the new format for the videos, whatever you want. You know, this is what the shoes look like when you're wearing them, and, you know, that's about it. This has been Shoe Review for you with Converse King. Comment if you want, don't if you don't feel like it. If you got some hateful comments, I'll hit you right back with some hate. I don't give a shit. You know, wear your sneakers. You know, these aren't for decoration, so just fucking wear your shoes. This is Converse King. The Shoe Review is over. Peace.